Watch this video to the end. If you're looking for a way to legally migrate to Canada without having to spend money on agent or lawyer, I'm going to share with you a program that you and your family can take advantage of to fulfill your dream of legally migrating to Canada. After 3 years of living in Canada under this program, you will be able to apply for your Canadian permanent resident. And after 1 year of having your Canadian resident, you will be able to apply for your Canadian passport. This program, anyone with a minimum of secondary education qualification can take advantage of this program. This is a golden opportunity that you must not let pass you by. Okay? Now, I have always said anyone that truly wants to migrate can legally migrate because the opportunities are there. There has never been an easier time for ordinary people like you and I to legally migrate with the advent of the internet and severe labor shortage which most Western economies are currently experiencing. Those who have access to credible information are taking advantage of this once in a lifetime opportunity and they are winning. Okay? If you are coming across my face for the first time, my name is Francis. My mission is to help you legally migrate, save you money without you needing to use the service of an agent or a solicitor. If your dream this year is to legally migrate, you are in the right channel, and it is in your best interest to subscribe to this channel so that you will be notified when we release video, so that you can use the videos that we release to take advantage of the videos to fulfill your dream. So make sure you subscribe to this channel because we want to help you fulfill your dream. The program that I'm about to share with you today, I'm so excited about this program. This is the Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program. You might say, what is the Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program? This program was designed for two reasons: to promote economic growth in Ontario and to fill job vacancy. In one of the videos I did, I mentioned, those who have seen the video, this will resonate with those who have seen the video. I mentioned Ontario, Northern Ontario as one of the key provinces to target. Now, the difference between those that are getting into Canada and those that are not getting into Canada is having access to the right information and knowing which of the provinces to target. There is a story in the newspaper about a care home in Northern Ontario. They advertised for a nurse and were willing to pay $90,000. No one applied. They had to go to their board of directors to ask them for permission to increase the wage to 140,000 Canadian dollars before they were able to attract somebody. What that tells me is that there are shortages of people that want to work in Northern Ontario. So this is one of the provinces that I would suggest you target if you're looking for the easy way to get your Canadian permanent resident. This program covers the whole of Ontario. You can target the whole of Ontario, but also specifically look at Northern Ontario. So how do you take advantage of this golden opportunity to fulfill your Canadian dream? If you like the value of what you're hearing, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you share this video with anyone that you know has a lifelong dream of wanting to live in Canada. Thank you. So the first thing you need to do to take advantage of the Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program is for you to create your express interest profile. If you want to truly go to Canada, the first thing you need to have is your passport. The second thing you need to do is to have your express entry profile. And the third thing you need to have is to accredit your qualification. Whether you're a plumber, a doctor, a lawyer, mechanic, make sure you accredit the piece of paper you have to say that you have this qualification, because that is very important. So you need to have your passport, you need to have your express entry profile, and you need to accredit your qualification. Those three things you must do it if you really want to go to Canada. So once you've done those things that I've said, the next thing you need to do is you will receive an invitation to apply. Okay? Once you receive an invitation to apply, you start applying for jobs straight away. In order for you to come to Canada under this program, you need to make sure that the employer that is going to offer you a job offers you a 30 hours contract, because that's a full-time job in Canada, and the employer is based in Ontario. The employer must be based in Ontario for you to take advantage of this program. So whatever qualification or experience that you tell them you have, you must have a minimum of 2 years. What do I mean by that? If you tell them that I'm a plumber, you need to have experience to say, I have 2 years experience of working as a plumber for this company. If you're a medical doctor, you need 2 years experience as a medical doctor, and the same applies to other professions. That is very important, and you need to make sure that you are going to live in Ontario, because this program is targeted at those that want to come and live and work in Ontario. So you must be coming to work in Ontario for a minimum of 2 years, okay? And your employer will be based in Ontario. As I said before, they must have evidence that they've been in Ontario for a minimum of 3 years. Once you've done those things, you will be awarded points, and you will apply for your Canadian permanent resident. Now, this is the good news about Canada. So once, say for instance, you have done all those things and your employer wants you to come to Canada and start, you can actually, whilst your Canadian permanent resident is being processed, you can actually come into Canada with a temporary work permit that allows you to come to Canada to come and start the job. So when you arrive in Canada, all you need to do is to notify the authority. Once your permanent resident has been processed, you just switch to your permanent resident. So this is a very, very good opportunity for you to come to Canada. So I just want to quickly summarize. I will show you the website, and I will leave the link on the description. I'll show you all the professions that are on this program. So like I said before, as long as your profession is on this program, you will be able to come to Canada, come to Ontario and work. So there are a lot of occupations, both occupations that require university degree and the ones with a minimum of secondary degree. I'll show you them. So I want to quickly summarize what I said. So the name of the program, you can read up on it, is the Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program. So you need to make sure you create your express entry profile. You will need to make sure that once you've done that, you will receive an invitation to apply, and you will start looking for a job. You need to make sure that the job you look for, it's a minimum of 30 hours job. You will be living in Ontario for a minimum of 2 years, and your employer is based in Ontario there. So let me show you on the website now how you can apply for a job, and I'll leave a link on the description. So if you like what you've heard so far, make sure you subscribe to Launch Club. Our mission is to help you fulfill your dream of legally migrating, and share this video with anyone that you know whose dream is to migrate to Canada. Okay, so this is the program that I'm talking about. So this is Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program Employers. So this program I've explained to you. So as I said before, you need to submit your express entry profile, and you would receive an invitation to apply. You will apply for a job that is on the shortage of occupation list. So I will show you shortly the shortage of occupation list. So that's the process you have to follow. So as you can see here, it says job offer requirement. Look at what it says here, okay? Just want you to pay attention to this one. It said to qualify under the employer job offer, foreign workers stream, you must have a job offer in Ontario from an employer that meets the following requirements. Okay, so first, it must be a full-time employment. That's it there. Full-time employment. Okay, that is a minimum of 30 hours a week. That is what is classed as full-time. Okay. The second requirement is the job offer must be in the skilled occupation list, which is what I showed you. I'll show you the list, the skilled occupation list shortly. Okay. The employer must be willing to pay you a minimum wage. That's the least, the lowest you will receive is a minimum wage. Okay. And the fourth thing is that the position is urgently necessary to employer's business. So the employer has to say, okay, I'm employing you because the position is urgently necessary. And also they have to show that they've looked to someone in Canada who they couldn't find a local person to fill the job. Okay. They have to be based in Ontario, as I said before. Okay. So say applicant requirements, which is what I said before. You would receive an invitation to apply. Okay, you make sure you have your express entry and your work experience. You have to have a minimum of 2 years work experience. Okay, so that is the program that we're talking about. So it is very, very straightforward. So if you're coming to do something like a licensed profession, such as nursing, medical doctor, occupational therapist, and other profession that is licensed, you have to make sure that you have an accreditation from where you are coming from. So, and also you have to have the intention to live in Ontario for a minimum of 2 years. Okay. So here it says, if you are already in Canada on a, for example, so those on a visitor's visas, I just want you to see this one. So say here, if you are applying from within Canada, you must have a legal status, a visitor's visa, for example, a student permit. Okay, you must have evidence to say, I'm in Canada, I'm not breaking the law by overstaying in Canada, either you are on a visitor's visa or you are a student work permit, you can apply. So those are the essential information that you need to be aware of. The next thing I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you the shortage of occupation list. Again, this is full-time job. You have to be working a minimum of 30 hours a week in Canada. Okay. You will be scored. Now you'll be scored based on your qualification, your experience, your age, but there is no age restriction on this program. Okay. So I want to quickly show you, because I'm trying to make this video very short. So I'm going to show you the shortage of occupation list now, and I'll tell you the professions that are on the shortage of occupation list so you can have a look. Don't worry, I will leave a link on the Canadian Job Bank website where you can look for a job. Okay, so let me just quickly show you this now. Okay, so if you know anyone whose skill is on the shortage of occupation list, you need to please share this video with them. You need to share this video with them because you could be helping someone. So for example, these are the occupations on the shortage of occupation list. Okay, so they have, like I said before, they have college degree, they have dental assistants, dental assistants, dental laboratory assistants, home child care provider, a retail salesperson, a visual merchandiser, landscape and ground maintenance laborers, delivery service driver, and door-to-door distributor is there as well. So they have advertising and marketing. They have software engineer, financial advisors, computer network and web technician, medical laboratory technologies. They have a lot of application here, so you can see, you can look at the full list here. I'm going to leave a list. There are more that you can look at, but I'm going to leave a full list there so you can have a look on the full list. And I will also leave a link to the job website the job bank website where you can look for job in Canada. Okay, So let me just quickly take you to the link to the Job Bank website. Don't worry, I'll leave everything in the description section for you so you can actually read more on this one. This is something that you can actually take advantage of. This is a link to the Job Bank website, okay? So this is the Job Bank website. Again, this is, you put your job title there, you put your job title there, you put a job, the area that you're looking for job, and you just search. You can also use the advanced search to look for a job, and you can also set up an alert so that when a job is released, you get an alert straight away. So the program, that's just basically the Ontario immigration program. It's it's a program that you can take advantage of. Make sure you share this video with anyone that you know their skill is on the shortage of occupation list, and subscribe to Launch Club Media for the latest update. Our mission is to give you as much information so that you can legally migrate, so you don't have to pay agents. So once you've done everything, this is the site where you can do your Ontario Express interest. All you need to do here is to fill here that you're not a robot. You click continue. Okay, so this is for your Ontario expression of interest. So you will click here if you're a new applicant. If you haven't used this site before, you click on new applicant and you fill up this place and you create your profile here. So I'm going to leave this here for you to look at this one and read up on this. This is a very, very good program. I want to summarize how you can take advantage of it. So the name of the program is Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program. Make sure you have your express interest profile. Once you have your express interest profile, you receive an invitation to apply. You start applying for a job. Look for a job that will pay you the job for a minimum of 30 hours and is based in Canada. Sorry, based in Ontario. Make sure you have a minimum of 2 years experience, and you will be coming to work and live in Ontario, and the employer, as I said before, is based in Ontario. If you have any question, leave your comment on the comment section. I will respond to every comment. If you want any clarification about anything, I'm happy to help. And I hope you found this video useful. Share this video with anyone that you know will benefit. You could be transforming someone live. Look out for my next video. I release video every 2 days. Look out for my next video. It could be on Canada or the UK or Australia. We want to help as many people as possible to legally migrate. Thank you for taking your time to watch this video to the end. God bless you, and may God let your dream come true. I'll see you soon.